Hello YouTube, this is your boy Raul again with another episode of El Corillo Mountain Bike. And today we're going to be talking about drops. And what better place to learn about drops than at Dolores Drop Zone. Dolores Drop Zone is a progressive drop area. There are several drops that get bigger and bigger. As you can see on the first drop, it's not that big, maybe about 6 inches. And this is where you would begin. Start off small and build your way up. Once you get comfortable with a 6-inch drop, then you can build up to the next size. On the next size up, we're looking about a foot, a little bit bigger. So you want to start off in the small one and build up to your way to the big one. Once you're comfortable with the second size drop, then you can move on to the next drop. This next drop is about 2 feet tall and it's a little bit more tricky. Once you're comfortable with drop number 3, then you can move on to the next size drop. Next size drop is a little bit taller, about 2.5 feet tall. It does have a landing, but it's pretty close. Most of the time you'll land a little bit further. Once you're comfortable with drop number 4, then we can move on to drop number 5. Drop number 5 is a little bit bigger, it's further apart, and it is taller. Do not move on to drop number 5 until you're comfortable with drop number 4. How do we prepare for a drop? Well, first thing we do is we want to stop and look at the drop. You want to make sure that the landing is safe, and you want to make sure that there's nothing in the way. You want to also look at what's further down the landing to see if you have to make any turns or slow down or anything. Next thing you want to do is you want to lower your seat down. If you have a dropper post, you can just drop it. If not, then just lower your seat. You want to visualize what you're going to do. Now, the thing about drops is that you do not want to just roll right off of it, because on a smaller drop you can get away with it, but the bigger the drop gets, the more chance you have of the front wheel falling down on you and making you go over the bars. When you get to a drop, on smaller drops you can just roll through like this. These two sizes of drops give you the option to roll down. But in order to get ready for the bigger drops, we will try to shift our weight back a little bit so that you take off the weight off the front wheel and you keep it on the back wheel, just a little bit behind the bottom bracket. So what you want to do is you want to come into the drop in a good attack position, and right as your front wheel is about to make the drop, you want to shift your weight back and absorb the landing with your knees. As with any skill in mountain biking, the more you practice, the better you will get. Don't forget to like. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, tell your friends, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and keep on riding.